that noise?
Welcome to Converse-ations. Woohoo!
Put that away right now.
Today we are going to be doing something that is completely like years out of date.
Stupid Facebook games that go around where they're like, do this thing, and then everybody
goes,
sees what everybody else does, and it like spikes and it's gone. Well, there was one a few years ago where you had to sum yourself up in 3 fictional characters. It wasn't the 3 characters you like the best. It was which 3 accurately represent your personality. So what we've done is we've picked 3 that we think reflect us, and then we've picked 3 that we think reflect the other person. And we're gonna see how much crossover we have and if we agree with the other person's choices for themselves and for us. So I picked for myself 3 characters. I picked Joy from Inside Out.
Yeah.
I picked Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. And I picked Scooter from the Muppets. I also had one where I desperately want to be this character, but that's like a long-term goal because she's literal perfection and she's Melanie from Gone with the Wind. And if I could just be her.
Melanie is her friend?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that's like the sweetest person on the entire planet and would do anything for her and is super loyal and is a bit like Irene. And like, it's just a perfect person. So yeah, so I am Joy, Hermione, and Scooter. Do you agree with my assessment?
I would agree with those, yeah. I would agree with those.
Who do you think I am?
First I put Chamberlain from The Dark Crystal. I'm just kidding. I mean, I did write it, but because I wanted to see your
Worse! Oh my god!
See, there's the whining. See? Do you agree with that? Comment below if you think she sounds like Chamberlain.
Awful.
So I put Hermione. Surprise. I did a different Disney character. I put Rapunzel down because you always feel trapped in that you want to get out. You always talk about that you want to get out of a situation and you're like, I'm gonna move, and I was like, okay, that's not gonna resolve anything, but okay, I see where you're coming from. And then I also put Scooter down. And then my 4th backup for you was Leia.
Oh, I like that. So I thought very hard about my 3rd spot going to Belle or Rapunzel because both of those are my favorite princesses.
I figured
Belle is similar enough to Hermione that I was like, that's kind of like a doubling up there. But I did consider Rapunzel, so nicely done. That was pretty close.
Yep. All
right. So read the ones that you picked for you.
So I picked Lewis from Meet the Robinsons first because duh. Danny from Cast So Dance because duh.
Yep.
And then the 3rd one, it was like doing this. There was like a couple Muppets listed. There was I couldn't determine if like Moses was considered fictionalized or not. Like where is that line drawn? Is it like is he a real person?
Oh my god, you just called yourself Moses.
Well, based on like what happens later, more so than anything, like I just was gone. I'm sorry, guys. I'll tell you my interpretation of Moses. It's gonna be like drunk
totally
history.
Separate story.
So I determined that my 3rd was Robin, from Teen Titans specifically, and then my like follow up to that. Because the characters are very similar in personality was Rabbit, so I decided to go with Robin above Rabbit. Oh, okay, so there we go.
So yeah,
unpredictable.
Robin are really similar, but like in different they handle themselves in different directions. And then my 4th alternate for you was Ben from Parks and Rec.
Oh yes, okay, I would accept that as well.
Particularly crying in a bat suit just felt like. And saying that you saw Enchanted several times and recreating moments, like those just both feel like very Eric moments to me. Well, I'd say we read each other and read ourselves pretty accurately.
That was fun.
I liked that.
Do you remember when this went around? And do you remember what your 3 favorite characters were? 3 characters that felt like you represented. I can't word anymore.
When I did the challenge, I don't think Inside Out had come out yet.
No, I don't think so.
So for me, the first time I did it, I picked Hermione. I picked Melanie because that's who I wanted to be, and I picked Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And she almost made this list again. Hermione stuck it through because that's just floss and all.
I think you said floss, like.
Well, yes, she's the child of dentists, so like that's not wildly off.
You know.
But
teeth are important. Brush them every day.
Oh my god. Oh, this isn't what I'm wearing. I grabbed a different shirt. Ouch!